Hey guys, it's me, Chris Puckett, here to tell you that this week's podcast was brought to you by
Mr. Bucket.
That's right. I'm Mr. Bucket. I'm Mr. Bucket. Toss your balls in my top. I'm Mr. Bucket. Out of my mouth I will pop. I'm Mr. Bucket. We're all gonna run. I'm Mr. Bucket.
The game's Mr. Bucket. The first to get their balls into Mr. Bucket wins, but look out!
New kid in school.
Hey guys, I'm Mogo here with podcast number 4. Before we get to the actual podcast, just letting you guys know this is going to be audio only because I've been running it into a couple technical difficulties. So to save me a lot of time, I'm just going to go and just do audio only for today. There's not much going on in the video anyways. I was basically just playing APB the whole time, so you're not really missing much. But I promise that I'll get something fixed up in the next couple weeks. But nonetheless, enjoy the podcast, guys. Thanks for listening. Hello, everyone. I'm Olga here. This is podcast number 4 on the BakaTachi TV YouTube network. Today we got Crucifix, Outsanity, Sentinel, Wolf, who's fixing APB, which is what I'm playing right now, Kashi, and Zach tonight. Would you like to say anything before we start?
Life sucks.
Life sucks. That is great. I love that. I love the energy. This is what I'm looking for, guys. I love this
positive
podcast.
stuff. Positive.
I still haven't jumped with the right plans for the end of the world. I need suggestions!
Oh yeah, 2012. Forgot about that shit.
Oh man, I totally forgot too. Oh well. I'm
Wait,
so glad everyone's dying. Yay!
I keep getting suggestions for Blue Screen of Death, but I can just think a bit better than that.
You know what? Someone should like stream that end of the world game for on that day, December.
End of the war. Independence Day.
Independence Day. The game.
Independence Day. That is the perfect game.
I'm Will Smith, motherfucker. Ah.
God, I love that movie.
Will Smith is awesome.
Will Smith.
I'd rather be the hick guy who drives himself into the mothership, though.
That guy's baller.
He was the bomb. Get it? He was the bomb. Oh shit!
I don't get it. Okay. So we're gonna just go through the usual setup here. We got life, animus, gaming, or do you want to go to gaming and animus first?
This is too life. I don't know.
All right. So anybody got any interesting stories? Oh, since King Top's not here, I might as well tell his story before I get into missions on APB. So apparently King Top was just minding his own business, and the cops broke down his door because they thought they were doing a drug bust on the right person. But it turns out their actual target was like a house down the block. And so they broke down his door, and King Top just came into the room and was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And the cops were like, "Oh, this isn't the guy we're looking for." So
there's children screaming in the other room.
And apparently his dogs didn't do anything; they just whimpered and ran away, which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
And so the cops gave him $500 in compensation. Awesome. As for me, nothing's happened. All right, exciting life is awesome.
That
Okay,
sucks, but...
what about you guys?
I hope they at least fix his door.
No, they didn't fix his door. They just put a plastic wrap over it for now, and the $500 are for the door. So
They got a plastic flag, and now that's his door.
yeah, and it's cold as hell. It's cold as hell there, isn't it? That would suck.
Poor King. He's so busy too. We barely ever see him online now.
I think he said he's supposed to be streaming the XCon or no, not XCon, PlanetSide 2. I think either tomorrow or sometime this week. I think.
I believe he said he's gonna cast Dishonored tomorrow.
Yeah, he's been doing Dishonored on cast for a few days now. I don't know what time. Usually 8 or 9 his time. So check them out during the week, I guess.
Which is why, for those who are listening or watching, you should follow BakaTachi on Twitch just to make sure, you know.
Yeah.
And Twitter as well. Best way to keep us connected with everybody.
But yeah, life stories. I guess I got my license now. So, hey yo,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Hold on.
Maybe-
I want to give you a golf clap, but I can't.
Oh shit.
You're useless. Get on my podcast. Alright. Can't think of any other. I'm really trying hard to see if there's anything exciting happened between the last podcast and now. Nothing. I just go home and play games. Oh yeah, I also wanted to say I'm 22 years old and I don't have a license. So congratulations, Crucifix, you beat me at something.
Yay,
Be proud of
18.
yourself.
Woo. Well, like the one problem I'm having so far with driving is just that I get lost so easily. Like I know generally where everything is in my city and in Dallas and stuff. When I get on the highways, like there's so much construction I'm not used to because I haven't been on that highway in a while. I go, whoa, am I supposed to go here? Like just on the way home today from Denton, which is a city like an hour away, I was taking an exit and I said, oh, that's where Irving is. That's that direction. You know, I know where this street is, it says, and I go on it and I'm like, oh, it's dark, you know, whatever, I can see it's going to the right, and then it just like curves upward. I'm like, oh shit, I'm on the loop, aren't I? I'm like going highest possible incline. I'm like, I'm going in the wrong direction. Just real pissed off and just blasted my shitty anime music at people.
Yes. Thanks to life.
Oh, and you know what's stupid? McDonald's is closed on Sundays, so I had to drive to
What?
Taco Bell.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
they're closed on Sundays. Well, not closed on Sundays. They don't do 24-hour drive-through on Sundays, which is still kind of weird.
Oh,
Sundays are our slowest days. At Burgerville, yeah, Sundays are just so dreadfully slow. But we're cooler than McDonald's, and we stay open till midnight every day.
Because they got people like you who are willing to
Yep.
come in.
Or people like me, yes, I have to work late night shifts all the time. And I have to like rush my ass out the door to catch the bus every time. Right. That's the life for me.
Mhm. But yeah, driving's pretty cool. I haven't gotten any problems recently with it.
I practiced a little bit. I have at least like 2 hours of driving experience with someone else in the car. Very easy. So, if you're scared of driving like me, don't worry. Everything's gonna be alright. Just think of me. You'll be better than me at driving, I promise.
At least you're not Moogle.
Yeah, right? As long as you don't forget your safety belt and you forget to turn on the headlights.
I always
Alright.
forget to turn off my headlights now. I have to go back. My friend's like, hey, your headlights are on. I'm like, fuck you, dude.
No, I forgot to turn on my headlights on
Oh.
a dark night. And people kept honking at me. Like, why are they honking at me?
Yeah. They're just giving you advice. Hey, turn on the headlights, dude.
I don't even want to think about driving because it's like I always had that feeling like, okay, I'm driving safely on the road and then there's somebody hating. It's like, what would happen if I just went over there on the sidewalk and knocked them down? Like, man,
Yeah,
would that,
I
would
always
that cost my
yeah.
license?
No, I seriously, the video games have done that to me. GTA, horrible. When I start driving, I just think, what happens if I crash? It'd be crazy if I just like crash into this divider on the highway. I'm just like, why am I thinking this? This is horrible.
Yeah, it freaks me out too sometimes when I go for long drives, but after a while I just kind of calm down.
I think the biggest culprit of that thought process is Mario Kart.
Oh shit, that guy has a red shell behind me. Fuck.
Oh man, that guy 6 cars behind has a blue shell.
It's actually like some kid holding a red balloon that's hanging outside the window. Oh god, I'm in
Not
paradise
many
now.
kids with red balloons survive.
you're a blue shell.
Oh, fucking blue shells. That guy way in the back, like, speeding through. He's like, fucking shit, that guy over there. My way. Take this.
All the old people are blue shells. Freaking bastards. They're all cheating. Wait, did he seriously take the car already? Hold on. I'm playing one-on-one. He took the car. You guys distracted me. Alright. Let's just move on to Animu, because I think everyone's waiting for Animus. We can go
Okay.
to life. We forget about life.
Okay, so as you guys know, fall season, big shit going on right now. Big old stanky shit going on. A good stinky shit. Fucking whatever. We watched a lot of stuff last week. You know, Sword Art's still going on. For some fucking reason, I decided to pick up like, let's see, 6 shows. No, 5. So I forgot to talk about last week. I forgot to talk about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I think a lot of people know what this show's about. It's the longest running manga. It's shonen. So this is a story of Joestar family and their battles against bizarre enemies. Jonathan Joestar's battle against the vampire Dio Brando starts it all, and it continues into roughly each second generation of Joestars through all parts of the story. So this show, like at first when I watched it, it was like, this pretty generic shonen stuff going on. It's silly, you know, but I like the way it looks. You know, I mean, they're like, what, they start out at like 12-year-olds or something, but they look so fucking like Arnold Schwarzenegger at 22. It scared me. And then they're in high school or something. They look even worse. It's like the Hulk, like 3 Hulks in one screen. But man, when I watched when the second episode came out and the opening started, I was just like, damn, the show's gonna be crazy good. Like, not crazy good, but just overall entertaining. I haven't watched a good shonen show in a while, like shonen, you know, like Naruto or Bleach type stuff. And I mean, I did watch that as a kid, but nothing as it's a very mature type show, and it's not guaranteed to go. Yeah, it only says 26 episodes. So, is anyone else watching this? No.
JoJo's.
What was JoJo's?
I'm planning to
Bizarre
start
Adventure.
it very soon. I've only kind of sort of browsed through the manga, and it actually held my attention for quite a while.
Sounds like some like Cartoon Network show. Like kind of like that Imaginary Friends show. The title is so similar to me. Anyway.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I'll just
Blow myself
say
up,
that
fucker.
the Bizarre Adventure, it kind of gives you the wrong conclusion.
Oh!
This is gonna be some kind of comedy, right? Nah, it's got more blood.
Yeah, it's you know, I mean, the first story is about a mask that activates when someone's blood is, you know, put on and stuff. I mean, of course, that's, you know, kind of small stuff, but there's some intense, you know, vampire sucking deaths going on, and like that second episode is really interesting because the first episode is really lame. It's like, oh, you kissed the girl I love, you know, you're gonna get fucked up, whatever, and then it does a time shift for was it like 7 years later? That's the second episode. It's really cool. Opening is really crazy. It's like watching that Street Fighter opening, you know? Because it's like 3D characters, but it's got those like really stylish look to it. Yeah, so, and also, last note on this, the ending theme is by a band called Yes, which it's like a 70s, 80s song, and it's really cool. Because it's from the 80s and 70s. It's an English band, like an English band, you know? It's called Roundabout. Like, if I played that, my dad would probably have been like, hey, I know this song. I heard this on the radio or something. Really cool, like, the presentation and whatnot's really nice. Story's okay. Everyone looks fucking buff. The end, go check it out. It's
Like Chris
by...
Redfield buff from Resident Evil 5.
Christopher Field. Oh
A
man.
little more.
Are they
a little
punching
more.
boulders?
They're punching rugby balls. I don't know.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Serious stuff.
You know, there's I don't know who subbed this. GG subbed this, and the first episode was so annoying to watch because it was all like British lingo shit. It was funny at first, but I was like, if they do this for the entire series, I would just probably get really mad. Stop watching it because it was just hard to read. A bunch of apostrophes and stuff everywhere. So yeah, that started on the 6th, 26 episodes by this. Oh wow, I didn't know. It's actually by Warner Brothers too. So, hey, that's where their money's coming in because it's from David Production, which I have no idea what studio that is. Yeah, been watching that. The next show we're going to talk about Maggie. I call it Magi, but in the show they call it
Sounds cooler.
Maggie. This is another shonen show. It's called Maggie, the Labyrinth of Magic. It has cool names, like, guess what? There's a guy named Aladdin, Alibaba, and guess what? They're named after those characters and stuff like that. I was talking to Van about this show, and she's like, Aladdin? Like the Disney Aladdin? They ripped it off, you know?
think I
Really?
said that.
You said that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the story is about flow of fate and the battle to keep the world on the right path. Aladdin is a boy who set out to explore the world after being trapped in a room for most of his life. His best friend is a flute with a jinn, Djinn, in it named Ugo, and he's blue, so you can just call him Genie, because he actually asked for him for a wish and stuff. Soon enough, Aladdin discovers he's a a magician who chooses kings, and he was born to choose kings who will follow the righteous path, battling against those who want to destroy fate. Follow his adventures as he meets others from 1,000 Arabian Nights, like Ali Baba and Sinbad, fights to keep the balance of world in check. So yeah, the show, a lot of people are comparing it to Full Metal Alchemist. It's got that same type of style to it. There's two bros doing their bro things, being bros and the bros, but yeah, bros.
Oh, I was trying to listen to that whole description while going one-on-one for like 30 seconds.
That's great, Moo.
I'm sorry. I just had to put that.
So yeah, this show's looking to be pretty interesting. It's by A1 Pictures, Aniplex, blah blah blah. Check it out. There's cool actions, nice animations. Got a kick-ass opening. If you guys like openings, I love openings.
I love the music.
Love them openings. It's by Sid. Yeah, it's by Sid. So if you like Sid, you like this opening and shit.
Yeah, only Sid I know is from Final Fantasy.
Oh my god.
I suck ass. Sorry, guys. I'm not even joking. I'm pretty oblivious to the real world.
They did the Brotherhood opening 4? I think it was 4.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched Brotherhood, actually. Even though everyone says it's good, I know.
So yeah, that's Maggie. It's real cool. Got mystical stuff going on. Arabian, I guess. I don't know. It's probably one of my favorite shows of this season. It's very subtle. No one's probably going to talk about it because they don't know what the fuck it's about. But to me, it's turning out to be a really entertaining show, and I like the characters. So, next show I'm going to talk about. Not many other people watch this show. Maybe a few other people. Never have I heard anybody on this group talk about it. But Jormungand season 2 is now out. It's called Jormungand Perfect Order, and a ruthless arms dealer, here's the description, a ruthless arms dealer on a quixotic quest for world peace, a child soldier born into chaotic conflict. Their lives will intertwine as they journey together through the seedy underbelly of the world's arms market. So, there's a lot of crazy characters in this one, a lot of cool, gun knowledge going on. You learn a lot about countries and shit and warfare. The thing you can compare it most to, a lot of people do, is Black Lagoon. If anyone's seen that, it's pretty similar. It's got similar openings, kind of style, music, presentation, a lot of traveling going on. But overall, it's really entertaining, and everyone looks like the Grinch from The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. A lot of action going on in that show. I'm going to skip it over because it was a sequel. It's by White Fox, the guys who did Steins Gate. So if you want to check that out, this is what they're developing now, this pretty popular show amongst a lot of people who watch anime. And you like Black Lagoon, you'll like this. So speaking of Steins Gate, we're going to talk about Robotics Notes, which is the spiritual sequel, I guess. It's related. It's in the same timeline. The true end of Steins Gate. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, if you've seen Steins Gate, you'll know. But if you don't, it's called Divergence Ratio 1.048596 in the near future, where a device popularly called the Pokecom, packaged with I'll just call it the iPhone droid. It's called the phone droid OS. So it spreads, bringing the augmented reality world close to existence. So there's a bunch of kids who want to start this actually they've been in a robotics club, but they need more members and money to keep it going, and to build their mecha robot for this competition coming up. And it's a very chill anime so far. I didn't play the visual novel. That was by 5PB and Nitro Plus, I think. Right? But the thing with these anime adaptations of these visual novels by those guys is Chaos Head was by Madhouse, and it was kind of like shit. And then Steins Gate was by White Fox, which was friggin' amazing. Of course, overall, the visual novel was better. And the style is always going to differ, but I predict this one's going to be pretty cool because so far I really like the characters. It's pretty funny. You know, it's cutesy a bit because you know how like we have apps nowadays with this iPhone tablet and whatnot that can augment reality and stuff. Well, it started off with him going up to his classmate and putting bunny ears and stuff on her and reacting to that. It's kawaii as fuck, as some people would say. And if you like mecha, it's a cool mecha show. It's just building its own mecha. I don't know let's go to Sentinel on this. What's your opinion of the show?
So far I'm really liking it. It's to be expected from Pairs of Steins Gate, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's a
still love the
visual
app.
novel, but it's just, yeah.
The app was just too good. I could have got the main character just commenting, saying how this is just a great app and how useful it actually is.
So useful. There's an app for that. Want to make your waifu appear? There's an app for that. There you go.
There's an app for everything nowadays.
Hell yeah.
I actually started watching it, and it looks interesting.
Can't
You
believe
watched
this,
it?
Actually,
Wait, Outsanity, you watched it too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know the reason that everyone's watching this series is for Gunbarrel.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's that game.
The 1v1 game is
Yeah.
too fun to watch.
It's like that Gundam versus X or something.
Gundam Extreme versus.
Yeah.
It looks like it actually in its own way.
So yeah, that's robotics notes with the semicolon whatever in the middle.
semicolon.
Yeah, I said semicolon. Fuck you. Same goddamn pronunciation. So one last show I think I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna talk about Psychopaths. So I was at a friend's house and I thought we were gonna do the podcast yesterday, but we didn't. So I was just like, you know what? I heard someone talking about Psychopaths, so I guess I'll watch it. And I really like this show a lot. So it's here's the synopsis. The series takes place in the near future. Wow, the near future? When it's possible to instantaneously measure and quantify a person's state and mind and personality. This information is recorded and processed, and the term psychopaths refers to a standard used to measure an individual's being. The story centers around the enforcement officer Shinya Kogami, who is tasked with managing crime in such a world. Now, this show, what everyone's comparing it to, and I think as well when I started it, was this is Ghost in the Shell, man. Fucking crazy. It looks like the same exact city, but there's no Cybertronic shit going on. It's pretty much just, well, of course there's Cybertronic type stuff. They got like the Vegeta eye patch thing. You can see the screen in your eye. Yeah, Scouter. I always say Vegeta. Whatever. But yeah, this show really cool sci-fi action show by Production IG, who also did Ghost in the Shell. If you like that stuff, it's bloody as hell too. There was a few explosions and whatnot, if you know what I mean. Because their gun has like an option to be like it's called tranquilizer or like shoot to kill, and the shoot to kill is fucking ridiculous sometimes. It doesn't make any sense why it would just implode. But it's kind of a cop drama type thing, I guess, too. Looking forward to watching more of it. Of course, I kind of piled up a bunch of fucking shows this season. I don't know. What else is anybody else watching anything?
You pretty much mentioned most of them already.
Yeah.
I'm watching From the New World. Really confusing at first. It's really like it's one of those shows where you have to be watching every second. If you lay off your eyes for 10 seconds, you're gonna be lost forever.
Oh, the Shinseki.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
it's basically full of lollies that have special powers, and they're stuck on an island. And I can't really say much after that. Don't read the synopsis on My Anime List or any other sites because it will spoil like the first 4 episodes, unfortunately. So, so far I don't know what to say about it right now. It's really confusing. I watched it with Digi a couple of nights ago, and we were just like trying to figure out what the hell's going on half the time. But it's really interesting. Basically, there's murders, strange disappearance of certain people from this elementary school that are on this island with all the kids that have special powers. They have neat little stories that kind of are kind of related to the events that are happening, the disappearance of these children. Of all the fairy tales, they learn in elementary school. I suggest checking it out, but I don't know, not one of the. I wouldn't say it's one of the best so far. All I gotta say for that. Very confusing, but pay attention. Interesting. Yeah.
Their eyes are huge too.
Oh yeah, the art kind of bothers me. Not my favorite design as well. Other animes watching My Little Monster. I feel like they're rushing the plot a little bit. Haven't watched.
Oh yeah, that's the one I forgot to talk about. I forgot to talk about My Little Monster, but you go.
Yeah, go and explain it. I'll give my second.
My Little Monster. It's Toradora. Just kidding. My Little Monster is. Let's see. Okay, so this girl who basically isolated herself just to be focused on academics and whatnot, and she meets this one guy or is requested to go, whatever, see him. He sits next to her, and she learns that he loves school, but he's such a fucking delinquent that he beats everyone up on sight, and he has good intentions most of the time. And a sweet little romance develops after she becomes his friend, and I can't really say the romance goes by too fast, but it does it in a way that's okay,
It's not. No, it's
what?
not.
What? Okay, just because okay, spoilers, whatever. I already said it.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Just because he kissed her, it's because he had no idea what he's not doesn't have any clue how to do love. So, and it works in a way that she starts to have feelings for him, and that kind of sets up the series for it. Another show that reminds me of is like a School Rumble, kind of. I guess it's really silly. He has a fucking chicken he brings to school. It shows it off.
But it's not really School Rumble, because in School Rumble, nobody gets anybody.
Exactly, but I meant like the comedy style or whatever. But yeah, I like it. I don't know what you're saying, man. I thought it's cool. I like the main girl. She cool. Was it Pigtails or something? I don't know.
Tanma's you're thinking of.
Okay.
Oh, also, Broach said shoujo. I agree. I know shoujo anime. I'm like, I gotta stay away.
Oh
from
yeah,
this crap,
it is a shoujo. It's funny though. It's not too shoujo in a way that
Yeah, it's not sparkly 5-inch eyelashes everywhere in your face.
People are skinny, but it's not. Doesn't hurt me. And a lot of the guys,
skinny.
Yeah, like Code Geass skinny.
Like Twilight the anime.
Twilight the anime.
Okay, so that's My Little Monster. Check it out if you want to. I don't know.
Anybody here watching that B-Toon show?
Oh god, I don't even know what to talk about that show, but
Bomberman.
Bomberman
the anime, as Sentinel said.
Tosh is the first to mention. I just quoted him.
So yeah, Batum, you go talk about it, Outsanity.
Well, I wanted to describe it. Well, actually,
I think we already talked about it last podcast. You just say what you think about it,
Oh yeah, so yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It's interesting. I think I'll watch it. I kind of like the way they introduce the characters, but they still stick to the whole storyline of them, how they find each other on the island, and then they backflash, kind of Lost or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I will have to say, if you haven't seen the second episode, that's going to be that's probably going to be the powerful episode ever on that episode, probably, because it was very strong.
Yeah, because whoa. Yeah, the first episode was just kind of oh man, this guy's a fucking dick, and the second episode was oh, you know what? I it really got into this character who's really doesn't want to be here. She really doesn't deserve to be there. It wasn't her fault that her what happened to her and whatnot. It was really sad, to be honest.
You mean that mean girl?
The what?
The girl.
Yeah, the girl that got that guy's dick wet.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
Gotta keep it PG-13, guys. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Family vehicle.
Just kidding.
Batum's. It looks a lot better than I thought it was going to be because that first episode was kind of dreadful, in my opinion. It was oh man, this better not be what was that show I said it was? It was whatever. Yeah. Gantz. Yeah, it was Gantz. I thought it looked a bit like Gantz because the main character was a dick, but the other main character seems a lot more interesting and you feel for her. So, can I talk about another show now? Can I talk about
Okay.
K? Yeah, K.
Oh,
yeah. I'm about to
yeah.
talk about fucking K here. Fuck about how bad that show shit is. Fucking that show. I don't know. I was coming into thinking, hey, it's pretty gay boy shonen here. I don't know.
But it's actually shonen, but guys blush when they're carried by another guy.
Yeah. But the second episode, I can't. I hate sounding like a anime elitist here, but I dropped the show after 2 episodes because I was like, all right, can we know what's going on? Can we know how they have these superpowers and how things go along and stuff? Why is there a cat girl and things? It's like, no, we're just gonna have a 22-minute chase scene, and then in the end, we're gonna cook together. Like, okay, so are we gonna talk about next episode? Maybe. I don't know. Just
Probably.
it's only 12 episodes long, so I felt like it was a waste of time. So
Don't feel like an elitist if you have to drop an anime. I mean, don't force yourself to go through an anime that just is not for you at all. That's not elitist at all.
It's just I hate that word dropped because dropped is like I'm never gonna fucking watch a show again, man. Like, I might watch it later. I never know if I hear good things about it. So
yeah, elitist would be like, I don't know. I don't know a good example of elitist. I don't even know if I'm an elitist in other people's eyes. But maybe if, like, you say you have a specific taste in anime, and you say that's, like, the most superior taste out of all.
It's kind of like 4chan shit, like shit tier and god tier. Yeah,
and Boku no Pico, I'm like, nope. That's not funny, guys.
Yeah.
What? I think there's one anime that I'm watching that you guys didn't mention. I'm only watching stuff on Crunchyroll because I'm, like, pretty lazy with downloading at the moment.
Oh, what are you talking about? Of course, we all have to watch it on Crunchyroll, Instagive.tv, best source for Moogle streaming. Yeah, stream animes. It's cool business.
What? I'm just saying Crunchyroll. You don't have to get on my case for that.
No, I was saying it's a good thing because downloading anime is bad.
Yeah, totally. Piracy. Don't do it, guys. Buy $60 Blu-rays for each volume.
Buy each episode on Blu-ray right now.
Yeah. There's
Or
like
also become like me.
Aren't there like 2 episodes on each Blu-ray? It's ridiculous. Anime?
Not really. Not anymore.
Oh, really? Okay.
I used to do that though. I remember like, back in the day. Inuyasha, whole season, $250.
Remember the Fate Zero? Because they were promoting Fate Zero at Anime Expo, and they were like promoting the Blu-ray back. I'm like, oh my god, $600! I don't even know how much it cost. It was $300 at least.
It was extremely expensive. It didn't even come with the whole series, did it?
No, just the first season.
That sucks.
Yeah, the second season wasn't out yet for the US release.
Second season's out now.
Oh, of course. Oh, I mean, okay. I thought you meant the TV series. I'm like, yeah, of course the TV series is done. Sorry. I'm trying to play APB at the same time. That's my excuse.
DC twice.
Yeah, APB is being a bitch right now.
Bitch.
So,
yeah.
okay, there's 3 animes left. From the New World, My Little Monster. There's one other anime that I've been watching. I forgot what it is. I'm gonna die.
Feature.
What's it about?
Little robot girls.
Little Busters?
Not Little Busters, not Chunibyo.
Girls on Panzer?
No, I actually want to watch that. I'm curious about
Why
that
are we
show.
going to that shit? Why are we going to Tank Girl?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with girls and Panzers, alright?
I don't know, that was
the
just kind
title
of out of
alone.
nowhere, though.
I'm trying to what? Can someone else look at Crunchyroll real quick and look at the Stimulcasts? Because I don't remember what I'm watching. Okay, how about you guys just name off random animes that we haven't talked about yet?
Buso Shinki.
What's that?
Okay.
I knew it! Don't even know about it! I'm
Wait,
the guy who
Shinki's-
played the PSP
Wasn't
game.
isn't that based on like toys or something?
Yes, actually, it
remember
was
that.
based on toys they released that was part of an online game, and they turned into a PSP game, and now it's an anime. It's basically, what the hell's the best way to explain it? It's kind of like these are robot girls that they put into arenas that fight. It's like a hobby shop kind of thing,
Metabots.
pretty much. I haven't seen the anime yet,
That
but
sounds like an angelic layer.
it actually is a lot like Angelic Layer.
Which is a Clamp anime, and I love Clamp. Yes! Okay.
Outsanity mentioned the show is Oni-chan Takedo Ai. It's like, I'm gonna love my brother no matter what or something, you know, because I love him or something.
I think I know anime Moog's talking about, by the way. Sakurasu no Peto no Kanojo.
Yes, yes, that one is so generic, but so
Is
moe
that
at the
show?
same time. Has anyone ever watched that?
I actually
Is
have
it-
the first episodes
Is it a
to
new
watch
show
tonight.
or?
Oh,
Brand
it's,
new.
Yeah, it's a brand new series.
Maybe if I look
it's
at it.
about a. Well, I'm getting shot at. Alright. What the hell? This guy keeps driving a car up a freaking stairs. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, it's about this guy who lives at this dorm with a bunch of crazy people, and they're all different, cool, yeah, unique characters, yay. And then this girl comes by. I forgot who, but someone asks the main character to look over her or like pick her up at the station, and then he meets her at the station. Obviously, he's like, "Oh my god!" Actually, I don't even know if he falls in love with her at first, but she ends up being extremely socially awkward. She doesn't know how to function normally in a society. So he walks into her room, and she's basically naked, and there's a bunch of crap everywhere in her room. And he also finds out that she's like this extremely talented artist. And yeah, that's pretty much it from the first episode. That's all the summaries I can give you. It's pretty moe, but don't expect like the most amazing plot ever. It's really pretty generic. But the characters so far seem fun to watch, so I suggest watching it. The art's pretty nice as well, and the main girl's pretty moe.
Oh, I know this show. Okay, yeah.
What is it?
Sakura Bo something. I don't know.
Sakurasu no Peto no Kanojo.
The English is like my pet, like something.
The pet girl of Sakuraso.
Yeah. Okay, not Bo. It's so. All right. I'm doing pretty well trying to do this podcast and playing APB at the same time. I'm proud of myself.
Good
I
job.
want to pat myself on the back after I die.
Oh,
That's-
speaking of video games, hey, we're gonna talk about Sword Art Online and how I actually watched episode 16, even though I said it wasn't.
15, you mean?
Oh, is it 15? I thought it was
Yeah.
16.
No,
Oh,
it's
16.
15.
It's 16's next week's
Ah,
episode.
shit. Well, anyways, I watched episode 15, and I gotta say, it piqued my interest because there is that incestuous relationship going on. Bang bang, big ticket. So yeah, I don't know. Not just that. It actually, because they incorporated real life and relationships around. I guess it kind of interests me again. I'm gonna finish this show. I don't think that fairies or elf people are gonna turn me off at all.
Fairies.
Plus, all my friends are always like the friends that got into the show who play like WoW and League of Legends and stuff. Like, hey, Will, did you watch like Sword Art Online? Oh my god, I cried. I was like, no, yeah,
No.
yeah, I did too. I mean, I didn't cry, but I watched it.
My fault, Wolf, by the way.
So yeah, did you guys watch the recent episode?
I did. It, like the same as you. It got me back into it. It's like
Oh, what? I'm sorry.
Start Online. It's like
Oh.
the 14th episode is kind of like, yeah, they finally ended it. Do I really want to keep watching? Episode 15 is like,
He's jumping down, Wolf.
I'm gonna keep watching just because of this.
Yeah. Hey, it's real life. We're out of that fucking video game. We're done.
Oh
Yeah.
man, time for some real life relationships.
Mhm.
Not a text box saying you are now married.
I think what kept it going was the fact that in the last episode, he died, but he beat the game, but he woke up, though.
I think it's because he beat the game.
I
Technically-
can explain it, but that would spoil the light novel, sorta.
Then
How
don't do
many-
it.
Spoil it.
Spoiler, I guess. It'd be way too major, I'm assuming.
Not really.
I don't trust you, Zach. Don't do it.
The only exclusion I can think of is
You're a dangerous weapon.
the only thing I can think of is basically just because he defeated Heathcliff by the time that he was supposed to have died, it basically cut off any time that would have actually killed him in real life. Since I think it's about 5 seconds before you actually die in real life that they mentioned earlier, or from the revival item.
Unless they just made an exception for him.
Plot armor.
I confirm or deny.
I'm assuming I'm somewhere on the right track though.
Nope.
Alright, for now we're just gonna call him the Chosen One. He is Keanu Reeves. So, what are we gonna talk about now? We're gonna talk about video games? I think that's it.
He knows Kung Fu.
Yeah, he knows Kung Fu, he knows the code.
Oh, I was gonna mention that before we go on. Bakaman 3, Season 3.
Oh yeah.
That finally started airing. I haven't started watching it yet, but I have 2 episodes and I really need to start getting on to it because I started reading the manga recently. And I think that the anime is following the manga as closely as possible.
Yeah, because apparently I downloaded both the first and second season, I don't know, because I just like the way it looks and I like the premise. It's supposed to be really, like, feel-good type thing. Not really shonen-ish, but feel good. I don't know.
Yeah, it's more in that direction. You can kind of say it's kind of shown because they're trying to go for their dreams and so forth, but you can't really consider it shonen at some point. It really strays away from the regular shonen.
It's kind of slice of life-ish.
Yeah, it goes in that direction. Let's see. I can say one thing though from reading the manga. The only thing they changed drastically was Takagi's hairstyle. I don't know what it is, but the anime version, they kind of got rid of the extra messiness. I'm not sure why they changed that, but I think I'm a while late for that.
Is it still Sword Art Online?
No, fuck it.
I'm sorry, guys.
Sword Art Online is a slice of life anime.
I'm like, wait a minute, what? I didn't know Sword Art Online was shonen.
You didn't know that Mashiro was trapped in Sword Art Online too? He should write his manga in there.
He's writing manga in a video game. That'd been epic.
And that's Bakaman Season 6 for you.
Bakaman virtual reality.
So will there be a SAO game coming soon or something?
Actually, yes, for the PSP. I think it's called like Unchained something or something Worlds.
Sword Art Online Unchained Memories or something.
That sounds like Kingdom Hearts.
That's why I was making a fucking joke.
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure. I'm like, what the hell?
We were all super off actually. It's Sword Art Online Infinity Moment.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
It still sounds like Kingdom Hearts to me. Dream Drop Distance, Infinity Moment,
every new
Unchained
game,
Memories.
every new game Kirito enters, he meets like a new Disney character. What's up, Goofy?
Oh god. Oh, he Ozmod me. What a bastard.
Okay, so anyone else watching any airing shows or finished any shows they'd like to talk about?
Still catching up on Durarara. I'm only like on episode 5.
You should have
I'm
watched
liking it so
Bakano
far.
first, you cunt.
What?
I just start both of those. I feel like I'm behind.
Yeah, they're both great.
I haven't caught up on Space Brothers. I actually saw a space shuttle on the news yesterday. I'm like, oh, that makes me want to watch it.
Man.
How many caught up have you?
You hear about the guy who skydived from the edge of space? Was that today? Yeah, it was today. Yeah, he skydived from the edge of space.
Isn't that kind of dangerous?
Yeah, his blood could have boiled, but he was in a spacesuit! And I guess he was okay. He was like
No, it's
talking
actually
the
a
entire
perfectly
time.
safe event. It's a perfectly safe event.
Yeah.
The coldness in the air offsets the heat.
I watched the 15-minute video of him doing it, and it just was actually really boring. It's like, here he goes! Like, it was fun watching him from, like, they had a camera on the pod where he jumped off of, which is really awesome looking, nice view. But it's just like, there he goes, oh, there he is! And then they had, like, this shitty little DV camera, like, thermo sensor thing, because they had to point it up in space, you know, so you could see him. And it was just like, he's talking to us, That's him right there. Up and look, he's landed. Like, oh, okay.
Been doing special tricks.
That's the thing. Like, if they actually had his like a camera on him, that would have been so cool. But it would probably be impossible to keep that camera intact and working until he got to a safe distance. And then until then, he had to focus on trying to land because he's falling at an insane speed. So I don't know. It was very anticlimactic, I would say.
Well, at least the judges gave him a 3.0 out of 10.
Stuck the landing, bitch. Yeah.
The Daredevil guy.
Daredevil guy. Yeah, he was blind. He just like jumped off the thing.
Yeah, it's Daredevil guy.
Yeah. So, speaking of, we were talking about Space Brothers. I went on a tangent there. That show is going to be like 50 episodes. So,
Damn,
keeping up
awesome.
with it is going to be kind of hard. It's going to be pretty awesome though. Yeah.
I did for Gundam Age, I can do it for Uchu Kyodai too.
It's on like episode 29 or 28 right now.
Stop using the Japanese name. You're confusing everybody.
I'm sorry! It just sounds better!
But I get.
I'm sorry, I'll speak in English now.
Yeah, speak on normal man. Speak on American terms on this American podcast.
Alright, it's no Kido Senshi Gandamu.
Trying to look up times. Oh, watch out, Wolf. He's right.
No,
Ozma.
talking here.
We should probably move on to games, shouldn't we? Before we
Oh,
keep
one
going
more
on
thing.
with anime.
Crucifix's Weekly Anime Review. This week we did Nichijou. Show by... Yeah, woo, woo. Okay, so Nichijou is a show by KyoAni. Probably the nicest looking show they have ever made. They just said, "Fuck it, let's put all of our animation production into the show." My God, is this show hilarious! It's probably the most random, most awesome show you can find. It has so many YouTube clips that are popular on YouTube now, just because it's short segments. It's based off of 4 Coma, I think. It's very similar to Azumanga Daioh's type of comedy, but a lot more random, and its pacing is wonderful. You guys should go watch it. I gave it a 10 out of 10. That's right, a 10 out of 10.
I still haven't finished it, but it's really good. I recommend it. It gets iMoogle's official seal of approval.
Smack.
Wait, are we talking about Danshi Kokosei no Nichijou?
No, we're not talking about Nichi Bros. We're talking. Well, I did give that a 10 too, but I'm talking about Nichi Bros.
Oh, okay.
Nichijou. Oh,
yeah,
I thought it was
Nichijou.
Bros. I don't recommend Nichijou actually. Sorry.
What?
It's like
It's
Lucky
only-
Star almost. I don't like Lucky Star. It's kind of it's random in a way. Yes, you can agree.
It's better than Lucky Star though, because I didn't like Lucky Star at all actually.
If I felt like it was sort of similar.
I gave it a 10 out of 10 just because it was so goddamn entertaining. I don't know. Made me laugh out loud at the randomness. So
the best part about Nichijou was the Go Soccer.
Oh yeah, there's like Go Soccer.
It's like, what the hell am I watching?
The match that they had is like the teacher and the guy's trying to get his teacher to be the advisor for the Go Soccer team, and they're not even doing anything. They're just standing there making poses, and there's a guy's like, "Oh, this is an intense match," and he's like, and the actual president of the club just made it so he had a club to go to hang out, but nobody joined the club. So it's like he didn't even know what Go Soccer was.
The best part about that was they're saying these are advanced techniques.
Yeah,
so they're just standing there.
Standing there and then like strike pose, and they're sweating afterwards. Like, oh man, good match.
It's just too good. It's been a while since I've seen it. I might actually rewatch it at some point.
Yeah, it's hard to watch that show like all the way through. It felt like forever watching that show because of all the small skits and parts of it. Take it up, you know. My favorite scene probably of all time is it's pretty random. This Mohawk guy goes to the graveyard or whatever to get his fortune told, and goes to the fortune teller, and she's like, or no, the oh shit, what is it called? They like summon the ghost or something or whatever. He goes up to her and he's like, I'd like you to summon the ghost, you know, this of whatever, and she goes, hello, I am Soap, the ghost of Soap.
That scene, I remember that one.
And it's like a guy doing the voice for the old lady, so it's so funny to listen to. And he's having this whole like conflict in his head. He's like, "Oh my god!" It's like, "Is this lady crazy? Is she serious?" You know, and then he knows behind her sign there's like McDonald's or something. And she asks him for money, and like after that he realizes he doesn't have any money, so he like bends down and like does a 360 thing and starts running, and the old lady starts chasing him. It doesn't make any sense.
So good.
Man.
I saw the one where he goes to the priest's house for an exorcism, and the priest says he pretty much doesn't believe in his own profession practically.
He just starts, he goes, I feel like something's strangling my neck. He goes, oh really? And he gives him like some aspirin.
Nice.
And then he just headbutts him afterwards and just starts causing havoc.
Yeah. He's like, oh shit, I went too far, and like the whole thing's destroyed.
Such a good series.
Yeah, it's a lot better than people say it is. I mean, you have to stick with it. There's a fucking talking cat, voiced by probably my favorite voice actor. I forgot his name, but the guy is so awesome.
Yeah, I'll get the voice actor's name really quick.
Yeah, hold on.
Time for my Google stupid question of the day. We're still talking about Nichijou?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So it's not a
name's
stupid question
Minoru.
of the day anymore.
Well,
Go ahead.
I guess I could say my favorite part would be when it starts raining on them, the three girls, and they have to take shelter in the shrine.
Oh my god.
That seems so good.
They start making faces, like the same face. They're like very disappointed because they all start having like odd bad luck or something. What happens exactly? Like, Yuko throws a coin into the shrine, and it misses. It bounces off like a book or something, and like something falls on her head, and she falls through the shrine. And then the other girl who's making the same face, like this fucking weird looking face. I don't know how to explain it. It's like that rape guy.
Oh god.
I don't know what it's not the rape guy, but that like blank expression face.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Some people wear his mask at
Yeah.
conventions. I'm just like,
I found it. I found the picture.
Alright, show me.
I took a picture of it like earlier, but oh man, she makes the same face when
There you go.
yeah, when they're at the shit, like a carnival or whatever,
God.
and she's about to like go buy something, and she gave her wallet to her friend Mio. Like Yuko gave her wallet to Mio, and Mio's like, "Oh, here's your wallet. Oh shit, I don't know where your wallet is." You know, she like makes that face. She makes that face, and there's like depressing brown. It's like brown tint the entire rest of that scene, and they go to the maybe it's at the Lost and Found. She's like, yeah, they go to the Lost and Found. Oh, it's a wallet. It has a snake skin or something in it. Like she goes, it has a snake skin in it. She goes, oh, this is it right here. They go, oh, thank God we found it. It's like it goes back to color. She opens it. There's no money in it. They took the money out of it, but they gave the wallet back, and it goes back to that brown tint. And like for the rest of the day, it's just her making that face on everything she does. She's like on a roller coaster. It's like stone cold expression.
Just the expression's too good. Oh, by the way, the voice actor I think it was Minoru Shiraishi.
Yeah, he was popular for doing stuff like he was on Lucky Star. You know, at the end where they had that pink-haired girl.
Oh yeah,
And the
TV
guy,
show.
he voiced
Named
the guy.
Minoru
Dude,
Shiraishi.
yeah, that guy's awesome. He sung the. There's this one song. He does a parody song of. What's that?
That Haruhi
Red-haired-
song.
Yeah, the Haruhi song.
Wow, 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 wow,
Minoru,
Suraemon.
Yeah, Minoru's
Little
little that
yeah
superhero song.
Mikuru. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
Mikudu. Yeah, that's her name. That's her name.
He
He
does
does
it
the
like
most
so
manly,
intense, right?
most manly parody song. I could not stop listening to it when I first heard it. I'm like, this is badass as hell. I wish I had his voice.
Did you know that he you know that dickish type long-haired character in Mirai Nikki? Who has that
Kosaka.
number? Yeah, Kosaka. He actually voiced that guy. I didn't even realize it until now.
Dickish long-haired guy.
He ends up
Yo,
being
you
an
got the
important
iPhone?
character. Yeah.
Which one? Sorry.
Kosaka
Yeah, iPhone.
Oji, the dick in school who picks on Yuki at the beginning.
It becomes his friend later. Remember?
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, he hanged out with the silver-haired kid and the big-titted kid girl and
Big titties.
Rihanna Mal's the best.
Big old brown
Even though
skin
she
titties.
sucked
But yeah.
ass. They all sucked. I didn't like any of his friends.
They were cool in my opinion. They were like
But
the best
Mal
characters.
was great.
What?
You know, the girl with white hair and the green eyes.
Okay, I liked her. Nothing wrong with her, but everyone else can die. I wish everyone.
Everyone
Oh,
else
wait.
kind of sucked, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nichijou. Good ass stuff.
No, I'm guessing no. I'm assuming nobody watched the Comic-Con stream from NicoNico.com. I was pretty much at work.
They were
every single
there?
day. Yep. Which is weird, I know. It's even though there's a little bit of anime at Comic-Con, that feels awkward.
I don't like saying it's mainstream. I don't like saying that, but it
It's
pretty much is.
mainstream.
It's a lot of TV, more TV than comics nowadays. TV and movies.
Really?
Yeah. Like that's a spotlight. Of course,
Yeah.
there's a lot of comics and stuff, but they get overshadowed by the big Marvel. Well, Marvel is a comics booth, but it still does a lot of movie stuff more than it does comics nowadays.
Well, because the movies are based on comics, so it's still
Yeah,
comics.
but there's still like random stuff like Doctor Who and other things.
Oh, there's definitely a lot of Doctor Who.
Well, it's more like a sci-fi comic convention more than it is, anything else.
Wasn't Twilight there at some point at Comic Con? Some
Yes,
point, and they
I
had a lot of
remember-
problems.
Yes, I remember Angry Video Game Nerd doing a little review on that because it's like his first time, I think, there. I'm not sure.
Twilight was there,
But yeah, he said that the lines were ridiculously long for Twilight, and he was kind of irritated about that.
I believe Rail mentioned once I was talking to him right after he had gone to Comic Con. He said that pretty much they were flooding the halls outside of the exhibition rooms
Horrible.
for the guest panels.
I shouldn't say horrible because I've never read Twilight, but I'm an anime guy, dude. I don't read books or watch movies. What are you talking about?
You say you watch anime, but you're technically reading subtitles.
I get you. Well, that's not the same thing. That's pictures and stuff, man.
That's comics.
He just blew himself up, really?
Okay, so we're done with anime. I kind of talked a lot during that. That's the only thing I know. I don't play video games.
I'm just. Oh, by the way, Sen, I caught up a little bit on Nakaemo, and that character that shows up. He's awesome.
Zena's great.
Yeah, the scene where the sounds are coming from the next room, and she uses the glass to hear it, and she gets
What
the nose.
technique is he using? I still
That
love
was
that
so
line.
good. That's so good. I still haven't gotten past that episode, but that was amazing.
Yuzina is just that great.
Can't
Just
wait
that
to finish it.
nosebleed.
I can't aim because I'm thinking about it right now. Damn, the nosebleed. It's distracting me. Oh god. Oh god. Dead.
Use the power of that nosebleed to your advantage.
Just spray my nosebleed on their monitors and they can't see anything. If only.
Yo. We're gonna talk about video games. The Lenrier is here. Wait, the Lenrier
game
is not here, so we're gonna go to our next video game expert. We're gonna go to Wandering Wolf.
Wolf is not here.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Is he not here?
Yeah, he went somewhere else.
Oh, Wandering Wolf is dead. He
Yeah,
died.
he's-
So we'll go
Talk about
to.
your Halo match.
Oh
I'm out of
man, I'm
Phoenix
playing Halo.
feathers. I'm out of SP. No summer recarms for Wolf. And
Yeah, I
there
could've
went
ran
the
this.
SMT reference.
So, Cruz,
Yeah,
how's
good.
your Halo match right now?
Yeah, I'm playing on the Anime Weeblord account. I really am. And
Wait, really?
yeah, I made an Anime Weeblord account. So
You
I mean,
stole his
yeah.
name shamelessly.
what the fuck? I can't put 420, so it's not like it's the same thing. It just says Anime Weeblord.
Oh, wait, this is a whole new gamer tag you just made. Don't you have like
No, my gold account went out because personal stuff. That credit card got stolen, so I had to. They canceled that account.
No.
So I have to. I only got this account for $1. I mean, it was off. It was a $1 1 month, and I just got to cancel it later because fuck it. I'm not gonna have this console for another month or two, in a few weeks, because Halo 4 is coming out, and then my friend's gonna just hoard the shit out of his Xbox to play it, and I'll just drive over to his house to play Halo 4. 'Cause I don't feel like buying video games anymore for my consoles. I only buy like either old shit or stuff on Steam. You know.
Oh, more old shit.
More
On-
old shit.
On
Stinky.
Steam.
On old shit on. Yeah, that's right. They added like a bunch of older games on there. Don't they have like Jet Set Radio and?
Yep.
Oh, what am I talking about? We actually have third contestant for video game expert. Let's go to Outsanity. Outsanity. Thing in the gaming news that excites you.
League Halo 4.
All right, I haven't played that game in forever.
Whenever I go on his Twitter, there's like an update from Raptor. It says, "It seems that I am playing TF2," or something like that.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Good job picking out your experts.
God damn it! God,
you should have let this podcast down. God, why am I even hosting this event?
Why are
what
we
a
even
waste
here?
of time.
Cut out the gaming section. It's not important.
Sen, how is your horror game going on?
Slowly. System Shock 1 annihilated me.
Were you streaming that?
I was, but...
You
The
just
first
gave
one-
up
like
cheap
me.
version of Doom. And
Oh,
Doom
it's-
can't.
It's really weird. It's basically every weapon pretty much one-shots you even on the easier difficulties. You might as well set the game on 0, so the enemies just stand there. Yes, there is a 0 difficulty.
That's interesting.
No puzzles, nothing. It's just... everything stands there waiting for you to kill it.
Like 0.
I was gonna say Wolf could talk about this, but since Sent did, how about the Witch's House?
Oh yeah, that game was actually rather interesting. Since most people who probably watched the horror cast, I cast out Oni, and the puzzles that were interesting is all I can say.
I just got chills thinking about the house again. I don't I am playing. I'll play it Halloween night if no one's streaming. I'll play it, but
You should play The Witch's House. You will probably be dying continuously.
will I be
Does this
scared?
house star like a Moe girl or something?
Yes, it does actually.
Really? Oh my god, I gotta play this. I want to get
Lots
scared.
of death.
I actually do get kind of scared from like authentic horror games, not like Resident Evil 5. Ugh, that ain't no horror game.
Actually,
But,
that is true horror in gameplay mechanics.
No.
Well, I've been everyone here, guys. I'm ready to face my grave.
Uh,
But yeah, in Witch's House, the puzzles are ridiculous. I've gotta say, one of the puzzles really confused me. I'm not gonna say which, for those who want to play it. I'll just say it's extremely confusing.
Does
Talk about
it?
XCOM? I don't have too much experience about XCOM, but all I can say is I played Enemy Unknown, and that game still crushes me. And Len's playthrough of it's basically playing a classic, I guess. It's kind of sort of in that direction, but I'd say Impossible is more like it. Since when you try to take shots in the original XCOM, I don't know if I'm just doing it wrong, but it's always like under 30%. Occasionally 50.
Wait, is that right? Am I getting your information correct? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I have just got information that the Lenrear did get the world's fastest playthrough of XCOM.
Oh, right. I remember that. He told me, like, wow, that's insane. It was by a huge margin, too.
It
I don't
was more
remember
like an
though.
average, but we'll just call it. It's the
based on luck.
yeah. Gotta get Guinness over there.
Guinness World Record. That time gets beat the next day. What?
Shit.
By exactly 3 days.
An hour later, like Len sees the score, he's like, "Oh shit! All right, gotta call Guinness. Get over here right now. It's gonna be like an hour until they beat the shit." So,
Watch, our channel's going to be on Speedruns. Channels.
Speedruns Live, speedrunslive.com, promoting right now. Cosmo Wright, Siglemic, #1. We're the #1 speedrunners of XCOM. Check it out. Yeah, he seems to be having fun with that game, but then when he went to like Impossible or whatever mode,
Classic.
yeah, was it class? No, there's a harder.
No,
after that.
Impossible decimated him.
Yeah.
The enemies had such a ginormous number for evasion and accuracy. It was stupid. In other words, you would take a shot with like 60%, I think it was, or 50%, and they'd still dodge it, regardless. And they would have a much lower accuracy, and they would still hit you regardless and one-shot all your teammates. So
Hey.
basically, if you even landed a single shot by luck, you would still not be able to kill him, since they had one extra health.
So apparently, Len should name his character as Lion, because he already died like 4 times already. Didn't
And Lion wanted his name on there so badly, and they always die. He always dies whenever he's
always
up
the
there.
first one to die.
I didn't even ask for it, and apparently I did pretty well. I think. I'm not sure.
I
think
think
I
you
was-
did do pretty
I
well.
think I was like an Iraqi or something.
He made me a black dude. I didn't.
You didn't appreciate it.
Well, I
Someone
became
made-
a sniper at some point, and I became guile enough.
Yeah, he was a
Nice.
guy with like pink hair.
And that
So-
was Yazan.
Oh yeah, Zan.
I was the guy with the helmet in every single playthrough. Black armor, a helmet with a little yellow visor.
I'm
Can't
sad I
pass
didn't
it
even
like
watch
cut
this
screen.
cast, but I don't know. I don't like watching games that I'm unfamiliar with. I just feel so lost. Yeah, I'm out here.
That's why some people watch it so they can become
Yeah,
familiar with it.
I know, but that's a kind of game. Strategy games in general, I don't like watching. It doesn't seem
That's
fun to me.
true.
You've got to
Hey.
get really into strategy games to watch it, specifically because you'll get lost a lot more than you would watching Devil May Cry.
That
Hey,
I've never
Crook.
played either.
That
Yeah,
was a good comparison then.
What do you want, Zach?
Wolf's back.
Oh, Wolf. Is he actually back? Are you actually
weird.
doing
I
Wolf?
can't talk on Mumble. Says Wolf.
Oh man, you broke Bumble.
My contract with you as a gaming expert is expired, I believe. So
One free
Yeah.
slot now.
All right,
you
we're
don't
gonna
get
do
to
a quick
access-
intermission, guys. I gotta redo the recording just a sec.
Just say he's fired.
you're fired. You don't get fridge rights or the parking space. So.
And we're back. Okay. Yay!
Oh man, the intermission.
Yeah, I know it was really long. Sorry, guys. Few seconds.
Oh, me crew was singing that Ori emo thing again.
Or dude, I was so messed up that night.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I was just really running off a bunch of caffeine and what was it?
French toast.
No,
Oh, French
I
toast
had-
sounds so good.
I had the cinnamon roll pancakes from IHOP, so which was when I walked. If I lifted my arms, my blood was just like nope.
Nope.
It's like
French
full
toast.
of we're just corn syrup in my veins. Yeah.
Dear God, it's mayhem over here, guys.
Yeah, IHOP rating of the night. IHOP that night was a 7 out of 10. One, because the chocolate milk was too sweet. I know that's a stupid thing to say, but that is not what I wanted from chocolate milk. It's too much fucking sugar.
What's that dumb truck doing?
Insanity, that's what it's doing.
Sandy.
Chaotic mayhem. I love it. Resident Oh, by the way, Resident Evil 6. I still have it. I still haven't played it. Not too interested in it.
Just give it a try. You know, you
I
should.
know. I will play it eventually, but I'm just not in the mood to play any kind of games. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't.
You have a
wanna play
choice
games.
between the storylines too. So it's not like you have to keep playing. You can just take a break after one campaign if you didn't like it. Decide on your own. You don't have to like play the whole game. You can just play separate campaigns whenever you feel like it.
I think each campaign is like 2 hours to 3 hours long.
How many
Yeah.
campaigns are there? 3?
There's
4
4 campaigns in total.
4 campaigns, but each one's 5 chapters.
I heard the coolest thing I heard about the game, like when I heard the features, was that it incorporated in the game, you know, when you're playing a mission, if someone beats a campaign and it crosses over with another campaign, they'll jump into your game, so you have like 4-player co-op going on.
Oh,
Yep,
nice.
that
It's
happens.
very cool.
That's pretty cool.
I think it was Chris's first campaign that has 4-player co-op.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no.
First one.
Oh, sorry, I
First
lost
is
the
first
fucking face.
campaign.
So.
For sure.
First. Oh, okay.
Oh, Wolf.
I think it's like for first game.
I'm
First Resident
playing
Evil game. That's
Mabinogi,
where I played
or
co-op.
what have you been playing?
Outbreak, bitch. Love that game.
What have I been playing? Not much. I've been
Mabinogi.
working in school a
Mabinogi.
lot. I've been really playing it. I played it a lot this weekend, but I've been idling in it. I want to call that playing.
I'm ready.
So you're the idol master.
Oh shit! Shit! Fuck you, dude!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I dropped that show. I dropped it. Couldn't
I know.
I don't
I
think you're
just
lady
like
for this.
I just like the theme song. I am not lady for anything.
That Makoto though.
It's all about
Koda.
Yukio.
Who's Yukio?
Oh,
Yeah, the one girl no one really cares about because she's so overshadowed by everyone.
Is that the girl with the split hairs, or is the main character-ish girl that you meet in the first episode?
No, it's the girl with the brown hair and the brown eyes.
The girl who's scared.
The
The
short-
girl who's scared
Yeah.
of men or something.
scared of everything, pretty much.
I love that girl. That girl's pretty cool.
She's adorable. It's just nobody really cares at any point about her. And that's why when I buy Masters 2, I'm gonna cast with Yukio as the main 90% of the time.
what the heck?
Everything at once, Dashi. Can you believe it?
You
Oh god, my camera, no! Ah! Okay. So, video game wise, I think that's anything else?
How's your P4A training on
Oh,
Akihiko?
P4A training on Akihiko. Worst Akihiko ever. I have not learned much. It sucks playing online. I really, really hate playing online now just because of the delay. I gotta get good at I gotta get good at local matches first, or lagless matches first, before
No,
I
you
can actually
don't.
adapt
It's
to it.
usually the other way around.
What?
With a game like P4A.
I can't do advanced combos on like super laggy connection though.
I think well, I don't know what kind of connections you have. It's also peer-to-peer, so it might be the other player too. I mean, it's fine. You cast a high quality and stuff.
No, it's not just that. I don't think it's my cast that lags me. I'll try doing some online matches without broadcasting.
No, I said it's not you. It could be the other person too.
Oh, yeah. And I didn't run him over because they don't know how to drive to Vegas very well, guys. I could have ran it. There's this AFK guy and I didn't. Okay. Anyway, Akihiko. I'm just so character loyal because Persona 3 is my favorite game, and Akihiko's just badass as hell, and I don't like that.
That's really weird because I played Persona 3. I didn't play 4. I'm not even playing a Persona 3 character.
Well, you just play whatever fits your playstyle. I look up to Dacid, bro, man. Watch those fighting game streams. So good. Thank you. Man, it's just gotten really quiet all of a sudden. Is that all for gaming? I mean, that's all I have to say about Akihiko. I suck at fighting games in general. I'm working on it though, guys.
We'll keep saying he's the worst Akihiko, but I've seen a lot worse, and he has 300 PSR. It's not horrible.
That's because I went against people that you Narikamis that use Lightning Slide 24/7, and it's like the most unsafe move he can do.
Lightning slide and DPs.
And DPs, yes, and I just bait them all the time.
Lightning slide into DP into lightning slide again. Is that a new combo that none of us ever heard of before?
You could do that as powered up.
That's the funny thing, though.
It's only in score attack mode.
Score attack mode's too OP.
It's over here now.
I call myself the worst Akihiko ever, so people know that I already suck at it. So it's okay.
Or you're just being really modest.
No, it's so hard to pull off really strict combos with really strict timings. So annoying.
Can you do them offline?
Sort of.
Because I don't see you do too many combos because you drop them a lot.
You drop them a lot. Cause I'm so scared that the lag is gonna screw me over and I'll get hit.
You need to
in the middle
get
of the
over
combo.
it.
I'm scared. I hate losing in a ranked match, and I can't find a player match that actually It's my connection.
You should see how laggy matches are in Melty Blood and when you play online at times. You still somehow pull off combos if you've got the timing for it.
I need help. Look this way.
So, AOB drag Bikari Dragon or whatever. I don't know how to say his name. He talked about Borderlands 2 and the DLC. I haven't played any of that.
I guess that's something I could have pointed out. I played Borderlands 2 and I've beaten it already.
Yeah.
Yay.
And the second playthrough is where actually things get better.
Cool.
You could probably ask Glenn about some of the stuff there since he's beaten Terramorphous.
Yeah, he talked about it last
on the fourth.
time, but yeah, he said it was like it got really easy or something.
Once you get the item called the B, I think it was.
Yeah.
It's like some shield.
Yeah, B is supposed to amp your damage when it's full.
I want to go back to Persona 4 Online real quick. There's like, from what I heard from one person in the chat room, or I think a commentary on a stream, like there's no respect online and people just cheese you no matter what. And it's true. Like even if I try different combos, they're just gonna cheese me out of them, and I'm like, and I'm just hesitant on trying to do any cool combos.
And that's why you play Yuna or Kami. And
you can't hesitate when you're in combo and they can't do anything unless they have a burst.
True. I can't react to like little sparks that fly on the screen that show you it's a counter hit. It's like, oh, okay, I have more.
You don't need, like you say that, but you really don't need to know. Because like an example, if I get a counter hit by the 5th hit in my combo, I should know.
Oh.
Because it's like how I told you, it's like there's
extended combo.
Yeah, if I counter hit and I found out by then, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna extend this to the counter hit version. You just gotta learn, I guess.
I just gotta stop being stupid as hell and just play the game and know how to do it. I don't know. It's so hard. All I'm good at is shooters, and I can't wait till Black Ops 2 is out so I can play with my old buddies that I haven't played with in like a year.
I know what Xbox.
I don't even have a gold subscription for like the longest time. Now when I actually have to renew it. Wait, that comes out next month, right?
Yep.
And you're dead. Trismegistus.
Yes.
I'm dead.
Is that all? I would talk about the League of Legends tournament, but
go ahead.
There's nothing to talk about.
Saint Vicious.
Vicious.
All I know is they crashed Twitch a lot last night, I think.
And then everyone started coming on my stream like, man, Twitch sucks, man. They keep breaking down. I'm like, come on, guys. They're gonna have mistakes. Like, even Twitch has banned me before, and I'm not really bitter about it. My own fault. And everyone that hates Twitch is like griping about every little mistake that Twitch does. Like, just grow up, guys. Twitch sucks, blah. They were down for like 2 minutes.
Twitch sucks. They have a typo in 3 words.
2-minute delay.
Twitch sucks. They misspelled play as stop.
Never starting to stream. Twitch sucks.
I can't get more than 1 viewer. Twitch sucks.
But hey, by the way, if you guys don't know, for those watching on YouTube, Instagib got a nice facelift, so it looks pretty nice. Check it out, instagib.tv. It looks very pretty. I'm not ashamed to be on the site anymore. Because before, it was a little tacky. It looks much better. Much more professional. And gamers savvy. So I'm pretty savvy, yeah. It's my personality.
Welcome to Instagram. Don't be ashamed to be on here now.
Oh god, I'm standing your microphone. I understood what you said, but it's just a pile of mush everywhere in my ears.
So
It's
much care.
interference from sectoids.
Sectoids.
Alright. You're done with video gaming? Done with
Yeah.
life?
Speaking of
Done
like
with the anime?
microphones, I don't know. I was on I like to watch shitty podcasts and read anime blogs like all the time just to know that I'm not a total idiot. But God, these guys who did this podcast, I'm not going to name it, but he's like, "Welcome to the podcast, blah blah blah." All right, guys, introduce yourselves, and then all you hear is this for like rest of the person's introduction. Like it's the host too.
Wait,
who's
are you
doing
serious?
it. Yeah, he's just. Like,
I thought you were
stuff.
making a joke about me. I'm like, hey, this sounds like
No.
me.
no. It's just like,
like, god damn it, I quit.
I could not listen to that for like 30 seconds because it's just some person going, Mom, no, Mom.
Where's my fried chicken?
A hot pocket's it. Yeah. So I guess are we done? What do we?
I think we're slowing down. So
What happened in life? I missed out.
yeah.
What happened in your life, dude?
Yeah. We were talking about our lives, and I said nothing was exciting. Talked about King Top's break-in story.
breaking story.
We talked about driving too.
Yeah, driving insane. And I was talking about how I thought about GTA, and I was, but I wonder what happens if I like go up this construction ramp with my car, with my mom in the car. You know, just in danger of both of our lives. Morons.
Say stunt bonus.
It's not.
I get
burnout.
$500 if I do this triple axle flip with my car.
Slow-mo burnout crash, you know. You blow up the car for extra points and rack it around.
You get another $2,000 if you smash a car right off a mountain.
You see the gold coin in the sky, you're like, gotta fucking hit that shit right there.
Anything happen in your life, Wolf?
It was my birthday.
Happy birthday!
It's not my birthday now.
Happy belated birthday!
Happy belated birthday! When was your birthday? When was your birthday?
Friday.
No, I was just when he celebrated it.
Ah.
Anyway,
I celebrated Friday.
How old are you
yeah.
now?
I'm like 12.
Like 12? Okay.
Whoa, hold on. I'm gonna get arrested. Shit.
You lolly.
You're a liability. Get off my podcast. Oh god.
Chris Hansen, help!
Old me.
I'm 23.
Nice.
Damn, he's older than me. I feel young again. I'm not the oldest man in this podcast.
You never were. Tuck.
I know. I'm just kidding. Well, I think in this podcast right now, how old's outstanding anyway?
40.
40. He's 40.
No, that's not actually his. It's not actually his mic. That's actually his voice burning out. Oh, that makes sense. Sorry, Outsanity.
Yeah, but like for the last 2 years, I usually drank on my birthday, but I'm in school, so I chose not to this year. And I told my friends, I'm not drinking this year, sorry guys. They're like, you can't just do nothing on your birthday. I'm like, sure I can. They're like, no, we're going to do something. And they brought me to Little Tokyo, and I've never been there before.
That's
Get out
nice.
Tokyo!
Where'd you go in, though, Tokyo?
We went to Mitsuda Cafe.
Mm-hmm. You didn't go try that spicy ramen over there?
I want some spicy ramen.
Yeah.
No, I have that every day.
Like a super spicy ramen they showed on Man vs. Food.
Brought to you by Man vs. Game.
Oof.
Oh, Wolf, you want to talk about Witch's House?
Oh yeah. I found out that game was translated by the same person who translated Ebe. So I was like, hey, this
Hey, wait,
game
Wolf,
looks...
I need some help, please.
Don't you worry. I'm driving there. I'm driving to the witch's house. I'm fighting the single lady.
Oh, I killed the other guy. That was just gonna turn to an APB podcast. Yes.
You're P5. Careful. Anyways, so Witch's house. Oh, are they live again? What the heck?
No.
Oh no, wait, you're
Carl.
P5.
No.
One's over here. They don't hack, by the way.
Checking your P5, guys. Okay, so for anyone that's actually following my Rogue casts on etchy.bakatachi.com, my little live stream there. Be sure to follow my Twitter so you guys know when I start casting them hentai games. But I'm almost done with it. I've finally almost got all the CGs, so I'll probably start recording all the scenes throughout the month later on. Great. Some pretty good scenes in that game. I really recommend Kamidori Alchemy Meister. Really,
is that the game where you like, skipped all the lolly scenes or something?
Yeah. Me don't like it, lollies. If you love turn-based strategy games like grid-based, it's a really fun game. It's super addicting. And I also recommend Sengoku Rants if you've never played in a rogue game with strategy elements or strategy gameplay elements. Those two games just took over my life once I started playing them.
Silica Mami-cha. I'm not gonna start that. I
think that's it. Hold on. I'm gonna die.
What game were you planning to cast next after Kamidori?
I wanna finish Little Busters and Majikoi Wonka's route. And
That route's so good.
Really?
Yes.
I need to do Edelweiss as well. Oh, what? Sorry, guys.
I need to finally go through the other routes from that.
Intense match.
So much of Rogue to play, and I'm just sitting here wasting time on APB. I gotta play all these games. I'm just not in the mood.
So many HCGs you're missing in life.
A gallery on Echitachi is gonna be the ugliest thing ever. Oh, they're driving away, really?
God, if we can only get J-Box, J-List to like sponsor this here.
That might work.
We're winning. I'll stay up here.
I'm pretty sure they sponsor like everything.
Well, it's sponsored by J-List.
I think they have Ed with 4chan.
Yeah, that's just like automated, I think. Oh, my like interests are anime and games, so they put J-List for that site. I see it on other sites too.
We just have to state we like Eroge, therefore that should be an automatic win.
So, yeah. Want to finish this out?
Want to sing a song?
What's that one song? How's it go?
Hoping you hit him there.
Podcast number 4. We over check out Moogle on Instagame.tv. You go to BakaTachi, then you go to the other one called Twitch.tv/BakaTachi. It's the same thing as the other one. Then you go to our YouTube channel. It's called BakaTachi.tv. Wait, no, it's just TV. Can't talk like that. BakaTachi TV, check that out too. And guess what? We might have an audio format of this podcast you can download for free. And
even though we didn't do it last time.
Listen to in your virtual car while running over pedestrians like in GTA 4. Like, ha! You know, I'm doing exactly what he says. We're great influences to those children out there. Follow Moogle, Twitter. We all have Twitters and whatnot. There's actually a list now that he made for us casters and whatnot on the Twitch channel. It should just say like BakaTachi casters, right?
On where?
On Twitter! Man, you're the one who made it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I didn't know anybody even knew about that. Great.
I was just looking at my, wait, I'm listed in 2 things, and one was, Richie Manic, and the other one was, BakaTachi, and I was like, cool.
Yeah, just go to my Twitter and check out my lists. It should be public, so... Doesn't have me on there, but... I'm on Twitch.
So, that was the podcast number 4. Later. Alright, we're gonna stop recording.
Do all the drugs.
Hold on.
All the drugs.
King Top's not here to be drunk.
Aw.
And that was a nice outro. Thank you.
Right. See ya.
We're done. Woo! All right.
We're never finished.
You didn't stop recording in Mumble though.
This is only the beginning!